So, is the Verizon home internet box, is it worth the money? And is it worth bundling with your Verizon smartphone plan? Now I've had Verizon as a carrier for many years, and I've had good luck with it. I haven't had T-Mobile or AT&T or any of those. And we had Cox internet for a while, and that would cut out every once in a while, and there were more money. I don't know, I mean, we didn't have like bundle cable or anything, it was just for the internet, and I believe we had like the high speed one, the highest tier or whatever. But this one, I believe they have two different options, and I don't know, like I think it adds like about $40 a month to your bill, 45. So overall for me, it's definitely a good deal. I would definitely recommend it if you have Verizon and you want to have a home internet solution to your, whether that's for your business or for your personal use. For me, I use it for both actually, personal and then also for business wise, as far as whether that's uploading content to the YouTube channel, has a good upload speed, whether that's downloading clips and stuff to use on videos and all that. So as well as Canva and just anything really that you need internet for. Now this is the 5G tower that they send you in the mail, and unlike with Cox cable or whatever, you don't have to, it does have a coax cable connector behind it, but you don't need to have them install it through the wall. Literally it runs off of the 5G towers, so and it has 6E Wi-Fi as well, so you don't need, all you got to do, two plugins, they're both grounded, so they have the 3-prong outlet, two of those, just plug it into the wall, or in my case a power strip, and then you got next to it you have the receiver. This is what actually, you got to make sure you get a good signal here. So me, I can just put it here and get a good signal. I've done several internet speed tests depending on the time of day. Like earlier I did a speed test, I got about 80 megabits per second. Later on, just now, I got about 160-ish or so, which is plenty. Upload speed, obviously it's never going to be quite that fast, but you're usually downloading more than you're uploading. But I believe I have, well, like I said, there's two different levels, so I'm going to double check that. But if you go on the Verizon website, you can switch it. I believe it's only like a $10 difference between the two, so one's going to give you faster speeds. So, but the one I have is plenty for my needs, and you can literally go in there and change that at any time. So it's good that it's bundled together, and I'm able to get that discount, so it's not like astronomically, like, you know, I track my expenses and budget out, you know, every month and everything. So next to that is the power adapter. So behind that, it plugs into, it hooks up to this, and you got two different inputs, one for the receiver and one for the router. So overall, and then you know it's working on this light. It lights up white. If it's yellow, it's like in standby, or it's searching for a signal, I believe. Or also if it's blinking white, you can, again, they send you all this in a pamphlet, as well as you can watch some videos on how to set everything up, and it walks you through it. It's pretty easy. Now, if you don't get a good signal, you can attach this to like a window. They send it with the mounting hardware, and so you're able to point it towards a 5G tower. Now again, in my case, it's good enough where it is, and I'd rather just have it there. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at the place I was at previously, had to move around a couple spots, and then when it was storming, we lost internet for a little bit. So if you do have a different carrier or Verizon, that's bound to happen. But as far as right now, it hasn't cut out at all. I do have it password protected, obviously, and then I have a good 5G signal just from my phone. But before this, I was just using, and by the way, my laptop connects directly to it as well, and as well as the Fire TV stick. Before this, I was just using my hotspot, and that would cause my phone to overheat a little bit, and of course drain the battery as well. So definitely a great investment if you ask me. And I don't know, I'm sure T-Mobile and AT&T, they probably offer similar things. Possibly, I haven't done the research on that because I've always stuck with Verizon. They have pretty good coverage 95% of the time. It's the only time is when, like, if I'm on the road or if I'm doing one of these camping trips, and obviously you don't really need internet in a campsite, I get it, but like, it's nice to have, don't get me wrong. And I mean, I can film content either way and then just wait until I have coverage and upload it. That's fine too, that's what a lot of people do. But you can also get Starlink, you know, Elon Musk's Starlink, so you have internet on the go. But if you have a portable power station, you could probably, because that doesn't plug into the wall, the only thing you need is electricity to power it. So as long as the receiver is receiving that 5G signal, then you can just connect directly to this, and basically there's no data caps either. It's unlimited. You got unlimited Wi-Fi. There's no overages, and even my smartphone data plan is unlimited as well. So Verizon for me has definitely been the best carrier. My great uncle, he actually had Verizon as well, but he switched to T-Mobile because he only uses his phone for calling and texting, and was able to switch to one of his friend's plans when he upgraded his phone, I believe, or shortly after. And obviously they switched out the SIM card and stuff, different carrier, needed a new SIM card, I believe. His bill's pretty cheap, but again, it's because his friend's plan, they have, side tangent, but they have so many phones on that line, from what he told me, that anything after like 5 or whatever, you just have to pay an extra $20, I believe. Plus it's just the basic plan. I don't know, he doesn't really, again, he only uses it for calling, really, not even texting, but not even really checking voicemail, just to hi and bye. So to send and receive calls. Anyway, obviously I use mine for a lot more. I use mine for business to personal use, as far as to any clients, as far as if I'm working on a project with them, as far as if they want me to do any video editing. Some clients that I'm working with, and how many revisions they want done and stuff, whether that's through video editing, through Photoshop, through graphic design work, anything like that, I can definitely work on for you guys. So let me know. And if you guys want to support the channel in any way, I do have Cash App, I do have Venmo, I do have PayPal. So we definitely appreciate that. We're going to have more content coming your guys' way. I always appreciate the support. That's about it for this one, guys. I just wanted to hop on here real quick and tell you guys a little bit about what the Verizon 5G home internet is all about. I don't even know how long it's been out for. I've had mine for, I believe, don't quote me on this, around 6 months. I can look it up on my bill. I don't know. Again, I do monitor my expenses for sure. You got to value the dollar, especially these days. But that being said, good investment if you don't want to have to connect your laptop to your phone on hotspot all the time, especially if you're home. If you're on the go, then obviously that's different. If you don't have like one of those mobile jetpacks or whatever, mobile hotspots, or stop by a Starbucks, or whoever's going to have free Wi-Fi. The library cards are free. That's another potential option. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you're stopping by for the first time, please subscribe, like the video, and please support the channel in any way. If you can't donate anything, any dollar or any amount is reinvested back into the channel for sure. But if you can't, then at least like the video, subscribe, comment below, all that good stuff. So thank you guys for watching again, and keep on trucking. Took a shower, feeling great. Fixing up a little bit of lunch right now.
Matching both bathrooms? Kegan?
Yeah, I think so. It is.
See the bathroom over that big bathroom they got.
Really?
Oh man.
Better than yours, bro?
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's a newer house.
Oh, it's a newer house, right? Yeah.
It's a nice bathroom.
There's Mike's 2013 Toyota Tacoma V6. Just been doing a little bit of organization in the room here because I don't like clutter and a bunch of stuff being around. So I'll show you guys a little bit of what I did. So we had some totes here. We put those over here for now. I actually got rid of one. I sold some video games that I was not using that. There we got a space heater. And then of course just some clothes. And in here they just got to install the sink and also the cabinet that goes up there. They already installed the vanities I showed you guys in a previous video. And my favorite, we got the weights here. Got a 35, we got a 45 right here. And yeah, just been doing various workouts. Like I said, you don't need a full-on gym. And then we got the TV. It's just a 32-inch. I don't watch a whole lot of TV. I've had this TV for nearly 10 years, so I mean, it does the job. And then right here we got the power, the plugins and stuff. There's the TV remote. So we got the 5G home internet, which is bundled with my smartphone plan, so get the content out to you guys faster. That's just the power adapter for it, and then that's the actual receiver. And I may or may not put a desk in here in the future. It's not really something I'm looking into right now, simply due to the fact that I don't really need one. I can do any work right here or in the kitchen table. As far as that desk goes, that's been there forever. We have like 2 of these. The other one's slightly different, but that's just an old desk that my great uncle uses once in a while, mainly just for storing stuff, paperwork and all that. With that being said, wrapping up another video. Might do these shorter daily vlogs, or might skip a few days and film longer ones. We'll see how things go, but yeah, got a workout in and got everything organized, so making good progress. Sold a few things that I don't use, including that e-bike that was too small, like I said in the previous video. I'll get another one at some point, possibly. It will have a bigger wattage motor, bigger tires, more suited for off-roading if I go that route. And then I sold those video games because I don't do a ton of gaming, once in a while, but I mean, you know, I'm more focused on the gym and just building the channel here, as well as building out the camper build and making some more content. So that's kind of what I'm focusing in on, and yeah, that's how it works when you focus on what you want and you put in the work day in and day out and stack those compounding wins consistently over time to yield the results. So thanks for watching, and if you can at all support the channel, then that would be, you know, much appreciated, whether that's through Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. And yeah, last night was fun. Hung out with a friend. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, it was a fun time. And it's still about 108 degrees out right now. 114 was the high today. But again, I'm looking at the 10-day forecast, and we're getting there, guys. Slowly but surely, it's going to start trending downwards, the temperature. Probably last week of this month or next month for sure. But that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll have more videos coming your guys' way. So keep on trucking.